Elk and Elk at 1-800-ELK Ohio.
The Brandon Boxer Show. News Radio 610 WTVN.
Oh, look at that. The Buckeye music and all. By the way, Ohio State naming their starting quarterback for next weekend. Can you believe we're 10 days away from Buckeye football? Speaking of Ohio State, and this is the Brandon Boxer Show in studio. It gives me great pleasure to have the CEO of Heartland Bank, Scott McComb, and OSU basketball superstar, E.J. Liddell. Welcome, gentlemen. Welcome to the show.
Glad to be here.
Yeah, good morning, Boxer.
Well, first of all, how in the world did we get EJ up this early to be in studio? God bless you. You look all refreshed. You had good night's sleep. Are you up usually this early, EJ?
Not a good morning person, but kind of excited to be here, so I'm really up right now.
Well, look, it's a pleasure to have you here. Thank you for coming in, especially as busy as you are. And you, Mr. CEO, Scott McComb of Heartland Bank. You know, for those that don't know, NIL has been in effect, a name, image, likeness for over a month now. It got put into place in the state of Ohio. And we've been hearing some of the deals. You know, there's drink endorsements. But, you know, when Scott reached out to us and wanted to announce this, first of all, I'm grateful, Scott, that you chose us. Thank you. But this is different. This isn't just an endorsement. This is a partnership that you're trying to teach and have these superstars like EJ, Haskell Garrett, reach out in the community to. Tell us about it.
Yeah, Boxer, it's a pleasure to be here and to work with EJ and Haskell Garrett. Such enterprising young gentleman and going to be future superstars and both at the next level as well. Us at Heartland Bank, we were really thinking about how can we use the name, image, and likeness opportunity that might be out there to do good in the community. As you know, we're a community bank, very focused on what's happening in the community, and we think if we pay it forward, it's going to help us down life's road, and the good Lord will take care of us. So we have created a campaign called Relationships Matter, Bank On Community Banking. And our two messengers this year are going to be Haskell Garrett, who's a defensive tackle for Ohio State, as well as E.J. Liddell, who's here and forward. And he gets to play forward this year because we have a center this year. We were talking about that earlier. So we're really excited for those two gentlemen to carry that message to the unbanked and also the underbanked, as well as our youth, that today is a really good time to go create that relationship with your financial expert, whether it's a community banker or someone else in the community, so you can get down life's road. It'll just be a better road for you if you can get that education earlier on in your career.
Scott McComb, CEO of Heartland Bank, and OSU basketball star E.J. Liddell in studio with us. We're talking about this tremendous partnership they now both have, along with Haskell Garrett, who's he's sweating this morning, right? He's already in practice this morning?
He's putting in work this morning. That's right. We got a game coming up.
So, E.J., I'm curious, when Heartland reached out to you, and I'm sure you've been getting a lot of this now with NIL effective, what were your first thoughts? We're like, what is this? Because you probably have to be careful as an athlete now.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm a basketball player, so I'm not really focusing on making money. I'm focusing on my craft and things and whatnot. But when they reached out to me, it felt like a family-oriented thing. I'm a big family guy myself, so just hearing how much they're connected in the community, Heartland, and being a Columbus-based bank, it really stuck out to me because they get out in the community. Like Scott said, he goes out, meets his customers and whatnot, and I just felt like this partnership was right for me.
Well, and all you have to do is just take 5 minutes and hang out with Scott, and he's already buying you bourbon. I mean, he's just that type of friendly guy. No, but, we were talking community, and that brought me to something I remember, EJ. You had the chance to go to the NBA, right? And then you said, you know what? I'm going to stick around another year at Ohio State. What made you make that decision?
Just being around the Buckeyes again. I mean, last year was kind of difficult. I mean, being at a distance from everyone. But this year, I mean, I want to get back in touch with the community, get back in touch with the fan base, and just want to be a name for everybody to remember. And I feel like I could do that just getting out in the community with Heartland and just being a great basketball player and being a great person.
So, Scott McComb, what kind of things are we going to be seeing promotions-wise with Haskell and EJ as far as getting them? Are we going to see them at events? What do you have planned for them? Yeah,
we have a multitude of different things planned. We're still setting those up. Community outreach, so both of these gentlemen will be out representing the bank and talking about the mission that we have and of Bank On community banking throughout different events in Central Ohio and beyond. We're going to interface with media. You're probably going to. I'm writing a couple commercials right now that EJ's and Haskell will do. So we'll see how good they are with their broadcast voices and get out there to spread the message as we continue to try to make sure people know that community banking is where it's at. And so there'll be multitude of different opportunities for us to work together to try to spread that message.
Yeah. And you know what? I should tell those that are listening too, Scott, I hope you don't mind. When we were talking about this a couple of weeks ago, you as a company, you did your research pretty thoroughly. I mean, making sure, hey, EJ seems like a good guy. Let's just double check. I know you brought in the FBI. No, I'm only kidding. But between EJ and Haskell, I mean, clearly out of a lot of the athletes at Ohio State, and they're all top notch, you found two really good guys.
Yeah, we did. We did our homework. There's a lot of good people. Let's just put it that way. A lot of really good young people at Ohio State. Obviously, we have they have over 35 varsity sports there. We were talking about that this morning as well, and I think there was 5 or 6 national championships for the college, just in different sports. So basketball and football kind of get the limelight, but there's a lot of other folks there. They're all quality folks. I'm an alumnus of Ohio State as well, and so, but we really wanted to find proven folks to join our team. Obviously, we have a reputation to uphold, and they have a reputation to uphold. And so part of the messaging also that we want to emulate is that hard work pays off. Hard work, dedication, coming to work every day, whether it's basketball practice or football practice or what have you, doing the right thing day in and day out is going to pay off for you later in life. And so we wanted established folks that we know are going to be successful or have been successful and are going to be successful at the next level to help carry our message.
Are we going to see you, Scott McComb, on the basketball court in maybe a TV commercial with EJ? How's anything like that? Any plans?
Well, I don't know if I'll be on the basketball court or not. I'll be close. I got some seats close, but I will not be on the basketball court. I'm vertically challenged.
You and me both. Hey, I just had an idea, though. So your series with EJ and Haskell would be first. Maybe the next one you do to add to it could be synchronized swimming. And maybe you're in a pool with the swimmers.
Now, that might work. I don't know. I might be able to get away with that so long as I don't come out of the water in one of those bathing suits. But what we're hoping to do with this message is perpetuate the message. So kind of like the Got Milk campaign, right? We, it was around forever, and all kinds of folks got to emulate what that was all about, and that's what we're trying to do because financial affairs and financial education itself is very, very important. Everyone has to learn it. And the earlier you learn it in life and the more relationships you can build in that area, the more successful you're going to be.
CEO of Heartland Bank, Scott McComb, and EJ Liddell, OSU superstar, in studio with us. EJ, and you don't give any names. That's not a big deal. But I'm just wondering what the vibe is like in the locker room when you heard that NIL was coming, and more than likely you heard it was going to pass. Was there a vibe of excitement with some of the players like, hey, we finally get an opportunity to make extra money, or what? What does it mean to most athletes? Can you speak for that?
I feel like to most athletes, I feel bad for the people in the recent years, really. I mean, because a lot of guys, big name guys, didn't get an opportunity to make money off of their names. But I feel like guys in the locker room are really excited to, get to it and just make money off their names because athletes should have been making money for a long time because a lot of people come watch and just a lot of people are with the program. So I feel as if this NIL stuff is really good for just the college life, I guess you could say. So.
All right, OSU basketball star EJ Liddell is with us, along with Scott McComb from Heartland Bank, who's the CEO. So EJ, as far as an upcoming season goes, we keep hearing how great the OSU basketball team's going to be. How are you feeling at this point?
I feel really great. I honestly feel good. We did not forget about last year. I'm going to keep implementing that. I did not forget about last year, but I mean, if we put in the necessary work, we'll be really good. So just looking forward to the season, looking forward to starting practice with the guys and getting after it.
Being a part of the Ohio State athletics program could certainly be a double-edged sword if you don't have a good game. Obviously, you're going to hear from fans. They're passionate. But there's probably no place like the Ohio State University to play a sport, I would imagine, right?
Oh, no doubt. I mean, I got that feeling my freshman year when, we had a packed stadium and that was ridiculous, honestly. But I really just want to get back in the community, get to see a whole bunch of different fans. I don't want to seem like I'm like impossible to reach. I like talking to people, meeting new people, and seeing faces all the time. So I can't wait to get back with Buckeye Nation.
So we're 10 days away from OSU football. I know you have a passion for football. Do you still have that urge to want to put on pads and play OSU football maybe too? Is that too late? Or is it?
Coach Holtman told me I couldn't do it. So I'm just going to leave it at there. I asked him a long time ago. I was like, Coach Ryan Day, I'm pretty sure wanted me to put on some tight end pads or something of that sort. But Coach Holtman said, no, just straight like that. So, yeah.
All right. Well, we wish you the best. And obviously the next year, the NBA will be next for you, right? Wow.
So I'm looking forward to, but I'm looking forward to this season, honestly. Yeah. So focus on this season, and when that time comes, it comes.
Look, this has been a real pleasure to get to meet you. I know you're a great ambassador for Ohio State. Congratulations on this opportunity. EJ Liddell and CEO of Heartland Bank, Scott McComb. Thanks, guys, for coming in.
Thanks, Boxer. Appreciate you.
And it's not too late, guys, to win James Taylor tickets. So if you want to grab your phones right now, caller 6 at 614-821-WTVN. Jackson Brown and James Taylor in concert coming in December to Nationwide Arena. Again, that's 614-821-WTVN. It's 8:47.
News Radio 610 WTVN Sports.
This Buckeye football update is service of Mid-State Basement System.